Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this triple flip card. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Look, it's going to flip, flip, flip. Triple flip, meaning there's 3 flips here. So you see that? Oh my gosh, don't you love it? We're going to make this one today, but here's another one. Now, you don't have to decorate the inside like I did on this, but I just thought it made it even more fun. So if you have a lot of messages, it would be really cute to load it up. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let me give you the measurements. The basic black is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to go ahead and score that with you today. Okay, so then for the front and the inside panel, these are both cut at 2 by 5 3/8. And then the inside whisper white piece is cut at 2.5 by 5 3/8. And then I went ahead already and cut out the greetings. Let me show you all the stamp sets I used for the greetings. So I used the bunch of blossoms for the Let's Celebrate right here. And then the Picture Perfect Birthday, I used this birthday, and then I also used this Today We Celebrate Wonderful, Brilliant, Fabulous You for the inside. And then I used the Happy Birthday Gorgeous. I used the Hip Hip Hooray, the Celebrate, and then what else did I use? Oh yeah, the Happy Birthday and this one. This one's a little bit different than the Picture Perfect Birthday. And then I also used this I Love You, and I only wanted the U, and I'll show you how I did that. So now to find the size that you're using for your framelit, I'm using the layering oval framelits, and depending on which ones you want to use, if you want to use the circle, the squares, or the ovals. So I cut out a template with the oval shape that I'm going to actually stamp the greeting on, and then to find the greeting that fits in the oval. Okay, so you're going to take your template, and you can use the stamp set or the catalog. And you'll just take your template and run it across your stamp set where the greetings are, and it will see if it fits into that oval. It's perfect. So let me show you how it works in the catalog. Okay, so let's find a stamp set here. I just seen one. This one right here. So if you wanted to use like one of these greetings from the beautiful bouquet, you would just take your template and run that over the image, because this is the size of the stamps. Okay, so thanks a bunch fits. Happy birthday. Oh, that was a cute happy birthday. I could use that one. All right, so you get the idea. So whatever shape you're using for your triple flip, just make a template, and then you'll find out what stamps fit inside of your oval or your shapes, okay? All right, so let's grab our Stampin' Trimmer. Okay, so we're going to score on the 8.5 inch side. We're going to score this at 4 1/4, so we're going to score it in half. Okay, so now you can either score it or you could just fold it like this. Let me show you. You can fold it in half and then take the front and then just kind of fold it back on itself, or you can line this up at 2 1/8 and score that. Okay, so then this folds back on itself perfectly, just like that. Okay. Okay, so let's take our designer paper. This is the Eastern Palace designer paper. I love this lemon lime twist, especially with the black. So this is the 2 by 5 3/8, and I'm going to put a little bit of removable adhesive only on one side because we're going to cut this, and I want to cut the designer paper as well. So I'm going to layer this where I want it on the panel. See right there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so make sure the removable adhesive is sticking down. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate the inside as well. So I'm going to go ahead and lay my whisper white piece down. That looks good. Okay, so now let's grab our big shot. Okay, so let's grab our oval framelits. I'm going to show you exactly what so these 3 ovals that I'm using, let me explain what I did with those before we start cutting. Okay, so this oval is the actual one that we're going to cut with our card. These ones are for the layers that I already pre-cut right here. Right, remember those? So I cut out the scallop in the opposite color. So my base is basic black, and then I cut out the scallop with the lemon lime twist, and then I cut the smaller oval that nestles into that with the whisper white. We'll go ahead and show you how I cut out the triple flip part of the card, which is the fun interactive section. Okay, so I also found that using a post-it note is really nice and helpful. Okay, so I want my flip part to cut on this side. So this is what I mean here. So when I'm cutting my oval, I want it to flip on this side over here to cut. So then it flips over. Okay? Okay, so you're going to first take your oval framelit. Get this in here good. And then I'm going to cut the center one first, because then I can balance the other two around that. So I think that looks pretty good. And I want to kind of center that oval in between that score line. So next I'm going to take my Post-it note on the sticky part. I'm going to line that Post-it note right up on that score line on the opposite side that we don't want to cut. Okay, so this is the side we're cutting. This is the side we don't want to cut. I'm going to take this card and slide it in there. And now I'm going to butt this up next to that. And then I'm going to slide that into the big shot to cut that. So let me show you how this just cut that one side right here, but it didn't cut the other side. See, this is going to cause your flip part. Does that make sense? Hopefully. All right, so now we're going to cut the other two same way. It's going to center our oval. And I'm using that score line as a guide. And then I'm going to put that Post-it note right up on that score line. Move it up a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm going to turn this around so I cut it like this. I think that's the way I did it before too. All right, so then put your cutting pad in, and then you're going to line this up to that Post-it note, because this is the side we're cutting, and then slide that through. Okay, so now see how it's also cutting the designer paper as well. And that's what we want, okay? All right, now we're going to cut the third one. Okay, so that looks about good. Put that right there. Take our Post-it note. Line it up on that score line. Okay, so then the triple flip card is all cut out now, and you cut your designer paper, and that's what I wanted. Okay, you can see how this folds over now. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's move the big shot. Okay, so then this is the part where you're going to remove your designer paper. Right about there looks good. Okay, so there's the front of the card, just like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and decorate our front of the panel. So this is the way the card looks when it's closed. Hold on, I gotta crease that a little bit more. Okay, so now we're going to put the Hip Hip Hooray on the front panel here. Hip Hip Hooray. Okay, so we got adhesive on these ones. I want to put Hip Hip Hooray. I'm going to find it. Let's celebrate your day. And then I want to put Happy Birthday down here. And then this is your choice if you want to decorate the inside. I like decorating the inside. I thought it was more fun to open up the card and have another message there. So then the inside says Happy Birthday. Celebrate you. Let me show you how I got this U here on this. So when the card's closed, it looks like that. And then when you open it, oh gosh, don't you love it? Okay, so now this is how I got the U from the stamp. It says, I love you. So you're going to take your Stampin' Right marker, and all I want is the U. So I'm just going to color in the U with the black. And then you want to huff on it. Bring in some Whisper White. And then stamp the U just like that, and then you would just cut that out with the layering ovals. How easy. All right, so that's how I got the U. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp the inside. Got the greeting. Today we celebrate wonderful, fabulous, brilliant, what is it? Today we celebrate wonderful, brilliant, fabulous you. Let's stamp this on the inside. Okay, and then one more thing, we're going to add some basic rhinestones. Going to add some on each of the points here. And that's how you make the triple flip card. How fun! All right, so there's that one. And then here's this one, the same one. And then here's this one. I just used the 1/2 inch wide strip along the side, so it's still super cute. And then I added a little cute little bow. Okay, so that's how you make that triple flip card. If you have any questions, just let me know, and then I'll have all the items listed below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.